Yo, can you give me a pair of the Chicago Warriors? Yo, MD, let's go. We made it to the finals. Time to shine.
Attention Nets fans, we can't wait to see you at our next home game because everyone in attendance will receive a bobblehead of your Nets mascot.
Game 1 of the NBA Finals. The Nets delivered a 4-game sweep to become conference champions. Now, the quest is for one ultimate goal. Just 4 wins away. The first chapter begins against the Dallas Mavericks. The pinnacle of the postseason. The NBA Finals is here.
We've been building to this all season. The NBA Finals. Welcome and thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. And now, Dallas' starting group. We've got Michael Porter. Chris Dunn is out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's Julius Randle, and it's Lively in at the 5. And then for the Brooklyn Nets, they've got Jalen Brunson, Alperen Sengun out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Cam Thomas, and it's Caldwell in at the small forward position. You look at the Mavericks, a whole year of blood, sweat, and tears comes down to this.
This is when the lights are their brightest, BA. The eyes of the whole world fixed upon you. Do you have what it takes to win it all?
Well, guys, for NP, he's really trying to attack this trip to the finals as if it's his first. Putting aside the fact that it's his 3rd in a row, he told me the first 2 gave me the experience I need to lead this team through these finals. Sounds like he's not looking too far ahead, but is leaning on his past experience, guys.
Yeah, that's great stuff, Alec. Thank you. Now here's Doncic. Randle, a screen on Brunson. From deep, here's Doncic. Caldwell grabs the miss.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Towns. Fires from deep. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Taking his shot, and Towns doesn't think he just acts.
Randle outside. Back to Doncic. Launches a 3. Another miss by Doncic. Brooklyn has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Over to the wing. Back to Brunson. Shoots. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
You can tell Doncic trusts his teammates. He'll get them looks and doesn't insist on doing everything himself.
Misses the 3. Dallas has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Sengun.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Thomas outside. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Muscling it home. Cam finds a way on that offensive end.
Doncic passes to Dunn. Back to Doncic. Now Porter. The 3 ball. And it's Thomas with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the 3-point line.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Porter with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. The 3 is up. Dallas no good that time either. Brooklyn leading by 3. And they're on the break. Fires the 3. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now. The Mavericks have gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Porter looks it over. Lively inside. And a slam dunk by Lively.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Oh, got that one up quick. Thomas has got 5 points.
Decisive reaction on the catch and shoot. Thomas always plays like he's got something to prove.
Outside Porter. Back to Doncic. Here's the three. Drains the triple. Doncic has gotten his second bucket on the night.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Thomas. He's got 5. Knocks down the triple. 6 points for him.
Not just a scorer. Thomas also shows he's a capable passer.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. So both teams changing it up here. And let's take a look at who's been lights out from beyond the arc in this year's playoffs. Number 1, Karl Anthony Towns. Second, Jalen Brunson.
These guys have delivered from beyond the arc in a big way here in the postseason, stepping up and embracing the spotlight.
Both teams making some changes here. And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Here's Palmer. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Yeah, and Hardaway isn't known for his passing, but he'll find you when you're open.
On the court right now for the Mavericks. Doncic and Hardaway Jr. man the backcourt. Jeremiah Robinson-Earl is out there with Kelly Olynyk, and it's Palmer in at the small forward position. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Jay, in the last matchup against the Pacers, delivered quite a performance. He contributed 31 points, and he was able to provide some stout defense on that end of the court, too. And he had a monster game that last time out. He'll try to match or even exceed those numbers tonight. That's got to be scary to face, Brian.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Here's Caldwell. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. Caldwell's gotten 4 this quarter.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Pass to Robinson-Earl. Back to Doncic. Screen by Lively. A good look from Doncic. Again, the Mavericks good for 2 more.
You like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
Caldwell passes to Towns. Şengün with it. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
And the comfort level that Şengün has around the basket is as high as it gets in this league.
Doncic outside. Fires for 3. Rebound Brooklyn. And we knew they'd be the team to beat this year, but they haven't dropped a game yet. And tonight, they're looking to do something only 3 other teams have ever done.
Yeah, they're going for 13 in a row tonight. We saw that from the Warriors and Cavs in 2017, and the Lakers also in 1989. You think about the star power on the floor for those teams. It's not unlike what we've seen from this group. Get your popcorn ready because history is being made in the most exciting way possible.
Fires in the triple. Hardaway's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Yeah, that's like a layup to Hardaway at this point in his career.
Here's Caldwell. And yep, it's good.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
Now here's Dunn. 1:10 left in the first half. Pass to Lively. 5 on the clock. Right wing. Here's Robinson Earl. From outside, off the mark. Nets trail by 8. Down low. Here's Şengün. Drops in the layup for 2. Şengün's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Şengün beat you with finesse and physicality.
Dunn outside. Hardaway from outside. Brooklyn pulls it in. Şengün's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Thomas for 3. Robinson Earl with a rebound. Robinson Earl's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Pass to Caldwell. Here's Ramsey. Towns outside to the wing, right side. Here's Caldwell. Drills it from deep. And now just a 3-point Maverick lead.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Dallas on top, up 3. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment.
Welcome, Getting points from that second unit was clutch. Depth protects you against injury, but it can also win a game for you.
Yeah, and those starters.
Looking at the series breakdown for the Mavericks. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And the energy is palpable in this arena. Welcome back to the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. Nets trail by 3. They've got Karl Anthony Towns. Jalen Brunson is out there with Cameron Thomas. Then there's Alperen Şengün. And it's Caldwell in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
We're starting to get a better sense of the player that Şengün is. An agile big man who really brings a lot of energy to the floor.
Stepping the line with 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Şengün. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for Dallas. They've led by as many as 14.
Brooklyn foul. Caldwell. First personal foul. First team foul.
Towns against Randall. To the paint. Here's Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Here's Caldwell. Soft touch off the glass. Caldwell's got 20.
Brunson with a 6th sense. I mean, always knows where his teammates are.
Here's Doncic. 12 points for him. Porter finds Randall. Good work defensively by Towns.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Here's Şengün. And the Nets tack on 2 more.
Yeah, That's a nice looking mid-range shot from Şengün. I love how confident he is.
The Mavericks trailing. Doncic passes to Randall. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Yep, that one goes.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Caldwell passes to Brunson. Sneak it inside. It's Brunson.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Randall, a screen on Brunson. And here's Doncic outside. And it's Thomas with the rebound.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Towns outside. The teardrop. Doncic pulls down the board.
But when you've made your first 3 shots of the half, I think it's okay for a heat check.
Porter's shot is off.
And the defense was all over him once he got in close. Didn't want him to get too comfortable.
Brunson misses. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
An exceptionally skilled player. You hope Michael Porter Jr. stays healthy. I mean, his potential is limitless.
These are his first free throws of the game. And he makes a first. Robinson Earls checked in for Dallas. Porter hits them both. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Caldwell, good. Caldwell's gotten 4 this quarter.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Doncic passes to Dunn. Back to Doncic. From the arc. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Thomas. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. Whitehead, he's checked in for Brooklyn.
Coming up on the floor for your Knicks, number 34, Derek Whitehead.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Towns, that's good.
And he is a force in the paint. Towns is such a huge presence inside for them.
Dunn left side. Pass to Lively. Now Porter. Brooklyn with the board. Şengün's got 5 rebounds in the game. Towns finds Brunson. Here's Caldwell. Oh, and he brings it down with a 2-handed jam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Get loud, man. On the court, your host squad. Anyone want to see them?
Olynyk checked in for the Mavericks. McLaughlin comes in for Luka Doncic. And real quick, let's check out the field goal percentage leaders in the postseason, where you look at Brunson topping the chart with his efficiency. And, of course, Derek Lively, he's right there with those guys.
They've been both taking great shots. That's the efficiency you want in the postseason.
Here's Dunn. Brooklyn with the board. Here's Brooklyn. They're on a 14-6 run. Caldwell passes to Whitehead. And here's Şengün. Pass to Caldwell. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas. Robinson Earls got rebound number 7 tonight.
Well, after the show he put on in the first half, you thought it would continue, but he's cooled off a little bit here now.
Porter with it. Dallas no good that time either.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Here's Caldwell. banked it in off the glass. And now a 7-point Nets lead.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Outside Porter. Pass to Olynyk. Inside. Here's Dunn. It's rebounded by Şengün. The Nets have gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. Chalk up 2 there. And the Nets lead by 9.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Outside Porter. The Mavericks making a switch here.
13 substitutions on the court.
There's 10 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Can they get it? Nice jump shot. Porter's gotten 4 this quarter. So it's Brooklyn now. A deep 3. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Brooklyn closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
Making substitutions here, and the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. To the wing on the left. Towns passes to Caldwell. Towns on a screen, and here's Brunson. Shot clock at 6. Good on the 13-footer.
And you just can't let Brunson get to his spots. I mean, he's an excellent mid-range shooter.
Taking a look at the Mavericks. Chris Dunn is out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Derek Lively. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's Randall in at the 4. Porter from outside. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
They've been so much more aggressive drawing the whistle here in the second half.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Nets.
They're moving the ball. Around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. And the first one at the line is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Mavericks trail by 13. Randall, the pass to Dunn. Lays it up and banks it in.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Lively shot is off. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Brunson with the finish inside.
Now, he may only be 6'1", but Brunson plays much bigger than that. I mean, he plays with a physicality.
Randall against Towns. Porter from outside. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 3 assists tonight.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Yeah, just a solid passer. Towns relishes his role as leader of this team, wanting to set up his teammates.
Randall inside, covered by Towns. Outside for Porter. Here's Randall. And no good. Good work defensively by Towns. Porter with the steal. Randall deciding where to go with it. From deep, here's Doncic. Caldwell grabs the miss. Caldwell's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Şengün. Thomas outside. Here's Caldwell. Out to the wing. Towns outside. Thomas passes to Şengün. Out to the right wing. 4 on the clock. There's the triple. And it's Jalen Brunson with a 3.
And as the clock winds down, it'll be interesting to see how both teams adjust in Game 2. But confidence building indeed for the Nets.
When you look at the stat sheet, it's impressive this wasn't a total blowout. Their offense was in top gear all night long, Grant.
I thought the same thing, B.A. I mean, the difference in field goal percentages is pretty shocking.
And they're off to a strong start in these NBA Finals, going up 1-0.
They really sent a clear message tonight that they intend to win this series. They played with real determination out there, and you just hope they can maintain this energy level.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Jay.
And his playmaking is what stood out to me, effortlessly creating for his teammates.
No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
And so Randall will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. And here's Porter outside. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
So that's a wrap for the first game of the NBA Finals. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. So long, everybody.
He's sneaking up on Steph Curry as the GOAT shooter.
That's a great win. Now, forget it.